Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack, and of course welcome back to me, Sim UK. I'm going to jump back into Frostpunk 2, not because I'm a glutton for punishment, but because I like a challenge, and this is definitely a game that's got a challenge in it. We're playing on the officer difficulty, so this is level 2 out of 4, and already I made some mistakes in the prologue, which I then had to go back and fix, so let's continue our story, scraping the barrel. There are no seasons anymore. Temperatures stay stable for months and years. They are interwoven with whiteouts that engulf our whole regions in howling winds and darkness. One day this may be very much what we have to live with, I think, in real life. Here we go. A really sore throat as well. I think it's because I haven't been streaming or recording for a long time, and I'm not used to talking endlessly for hours at a time. Got a cold coming. Oh dear. They're so going to make a movie out of this, aren't they? I can see it now. I've got half the story written in my head. Young couple in love, surviving against all the perils of these conditions. Right, so I've got to somehow get this back up and running. I'm going to try and prioritise what I need to prioritise over everything else, and I feel like clearing the snow has got to be one of the things. Right, here we go. Coal is running out. The captain is dead as the weakened growing division brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it's your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. So it's off. Let's get to work. Right, so I'm just going to pause it a second there with a little thinky poos about what we're going to do. So the generator is off, so it's freezing. How much heat do we need? 70 at the moment. We don't have enough housing. So we do have a surplus of food, so that's good. But we have limited goods. Okay, so I need to try and remember how all that fits together. So we've got a new thing here. Research Institute. That's going to be important. We're going to start researching and unlocking new things. Oh, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the resources. We have 0 cores. I can't see the prefabs. It's most irritating, this camera of mine. I'm going to have to move it. It's in the wrong place. Stick it there. I'll have to do. Right, so what are we looking at here? So we've got loads of workforce. Heat stamps. Heat stamps are the currency used in the city. Originally literal stamps redeemable for a fixed quantity of heat, they now function as a universal means of exchange. Meeting the demand for goods, as well as certain laws and buildings, can improve heat stamp income. So we've got 2,500 prefabs. That's quite a lot. So housing seems to be priority, and then goods. So what do we have here? Well, that's materials. What are these things? These materials have a little icon. Does that mean 72,000. Okay. So maybe the sort of infinite icon at the bottom means that it won't run out. Maybe that's what that means. So if that is what that means, then they have to be the priority. What's this thing over here? Weird how my mouse only hovers over it when I'm not on it. That's so strange. What's going on there? Maybe if I zoom in a bit. Come on, pop up. Tell me what you are. What's going on? Wow, can't even click on that at all. So, we've got an out point here and an out point here. What are these things? So this is for coal. Oh, I see. We have no coal. Okay, so these are all of our coal resources. These prefabs. We've got some prefabs there. Resources here. That is all the coal. There is no other coal. Right, okay. Frost break to a shallow coal seam and construct an extraction district. Turn on the generator. Construct new housing districts to address the lack of shelter. That's pretty much what I was going to do. Where the hell's the play button? Where's the go button gone? It's all I can see is paused. There we go. Right, so let's do it. Let's totally lost my mouse. There we go, thank you. We're going to head in the direction of the coal. So let's frost break. Yes, here. So that's 3 streams there. Get that on the go. It's massively overpopulated, isn't it? Is there a way? Settings. Could really do with a bigger mouse. I don't think it's going to give me that option. It's a shame. I'll have to find another way of doing it. Right, so we're frost breaking. That's going to get us access to coal. Can I squeeze in? Oh, we've got loads now, look. A housing district. Yes, I can. Alright, good. Good. Frost breaking is complete. Let's get an extraction district over here. Oh, they're a lot bigger now. Well, if I'd have thought about it, I could have put 3 on there. Ah, gosh. Phone call. Hang on. Okay. Now I made a mistake there. I shouldn't have put it next to the housing, but there you go. Mistakes can be made because I could have added an extra thing here. Is there any way of cancelling it? It's obviously a bug, because that just says T. Okay. It will have to do. I guess coal's more important than anything else. We'll probably knock this down and put more housing there anyway over time. Right, let's not waste the opportunity. We can start getting prefabs. There's a couple of prefabs there, nice and close, look. We've got double prefabs on the go. I don't know how much resource is going to be coming out of there, but we'll figure it out. We can, I suppose, head in the other directions as well. I can't build around there, but I can build over here. Tension. What's the tension all about? Tension is located in the very middle of the bottom of the screen. It's portrayed by an orb that can fill with black liquid as tension rises through the city. Tension shows you how agitated and anxious people in the city are. Okay, so that frost breaking has completed. I can continue stretching out. Towards this weighbridge. Try and keep the the frost breaking going as long as possible. Oh, I can't get access to that fertile soil. That is interesting. Right. Finally bringing in coal. We've got 119, that's 145 weeks. Turn the generator on. Look at that. Doesn't that look super cool? Disease is minor. Cold is severe.
And will answer personally in due time.
So, is there a certain amount of coal that we can hold? Let's see here. So we got loads of these stockpiles now. We've got fuel stockpile. Oh, hang on. Scrape in the barrel. Good work, Steward. We have secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We'll need to improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city's communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. Okay, well, before we do that, I would very much like to get a fuel stockpile in. We can hold 50,000 with this. Going to cost 80 heat stamps and 50 prefabs. That's fine. Heating hub. What does that do? Additional heating tower, lowering heat demand in neighbouring districts. Okay, that's potentially useful. At the moment, we're okay. Although we still don't have quite enough housing by the looks of things. Fuel stockpile. What does it hold? I'm guessing that's coal. It is. Let's plonk that there and then we can try and fill it up as much as possible.
Steward, do you hear
People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city, our last line of defense against the cold, our first hope for a future, any future. Steward, there's a couple who say their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang into life again. Called her Lily May. They ask that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. Very well. Very well. Right, expand an existing housing district and build a research institute. How do I expand? Like this. Research an idea for new coal mines, build a research institute. Okay. Research institute. I'll have to plonk that over here, but it looks like it's going to have to go. Where's it going to have to go? Where can I plonk this? Can I not stick it anywhere? Let's get some frost breaking on the go whilst I'm sat here not doing very much. We'll get some more frost breaking on the go over here, I think. Bit of blue security down there as well, I spotted. So, why can't I build a research institute? I need 400 workforce. I have that. Demand is 20 heat. Research speed is increased. Facility dedicated to coming up with technological and sociological solutions to large-scale problems. Unlocks the idea tree. Well, that's all good. Why can't I place it anywhere? Okay, it finally slotted itself in somehow. Right, I'm liking this. We seem to have a bit of a connection coming on here. Bit of a system. Okay. We're going to have a council hall at some point. Might as well build that now. The idea tree has been unlocked. Research Institute unlocks the idea tree where new ideas and solutions can be researched. So let's have a look-see here. Now, a lot of this was shut off when I played the demo. So it would be nice to see this in fully enacted. ID tree. We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. I see. Coal mines. What have we got? No one else... Whoa, what happened there? Coal mines. Dust coal mine. How can we mine more coal? No one else shares this idea. A mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of resources. That seems to make sense. Disease is slightly increased. 20 material demand increase. Okay. Faith keepers think blasting the coal mine, constructed in extraction districts. An operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating noxious fumes. That doesn't sound like a great idea. And they also think that's a good idea. I'm going to go with the dust. Try and use as much of the coal as we can. Coal left around New London, 631 weeks at the current rate.
Do not...
Small crowd goes outside the new research institute arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The Faith Keepers and the New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. Already made a decision. That's it. We're 4% in. Get on with it. Right, so we're not producing enough heat. So what was that thing I saw? Heating hub. Takes 25 more materials. We still don't have enough still don't seem to have enough housing, so I need to get on that. Council gathers for the first time. We can vote on something or other. Can I expand? I need 50 heat stamps. We have no heat stamps. Damn. Right, that's going to be a priority now then. Food and materials were okay.
Are you listening?
Here we go. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. I should not have built this early, should I? Should have left it for as long as possible. The Faith Keepers are the only organised faction and have a strong opinion on everything. They are devoted to what they claim was the late captain's vision, a godly society built on progress, equality and tradition. Sounds good to me. The New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. Then there are those who view the Faith Keepers with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows for now. Open the session. I like this animation, it's very cool. When you return to the council in the future, you will be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful, if you fail, this will be the end of your rule. Okay, so 22 for, 13 against, hesitant 65. Should the steward remain in power, if this vote fails, the delegates will immediately remove you from office. I am tolerated. We're almost double for rather than against. Click on a delegate to view their profile. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. You can click on each individual person and get a take on what they're all about. That's really cool. I like that. Not that I think I'm going to remember them all, but anyway, I think we can just vote. It's a bit of a gamble, isn't it? I don't want to negotiate if I can help it. 51 required.
Here,
We're there. Just.
the votes are in. The measure passes.
Just. That was very close indeed. Maybe once we get a bit more warmth and heat in this place,
Attention,
we'll be fine.
citizens. A new law is in effect.
The new housing district costs more heating, obviously. I think maybe because these are exposed, they're going to need even more heating still. We'll see what happens here. This is a bit of an experiment. I'm sure my mouse keeps disappearing. Praying to the generator, such relief to have you back on. Oh, holy generator, blah, 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 blah. The generator is revered and beloved by the faith keepers. Okay. Well, a little bit weird, but also fine. I want to see if this boosts the amount of heat that we're generating. Hope it doesn't just warm up the area next to it, because that'll be a disaster. Well, it doesn't seem to have done anything. Deadly cold. Due to cold, some of our people have frozen to death. Okay, people are not happy about that. Why is that not kicking out more heat then? Area effect. Pay attention to where you construct districts, as area effects may give them additional positive or negative effects. Area effects are caused by environmental circumstances, the natural layout of the land surface on which district is constructed, or by proximity to other districts. Area effects are applied when at least 3 district tiles are located within it. While constructing any district, a tooltip will indicate whether your current build has any area effect applied. 1 dot represents 1 tile under its influence. When all dots are filled, the effect will be applied to the district. I see. But what does that do? It's not giving us any more heat. I'm a bit annoyed by that. What does this thing do? Heat demand in neighbouring districts is decreased. Ah, I've put it in the wrong place. Has to be next to district. Last. Right, so the housing issue is now resolved. They demand 40 heat. Whereas up here, these guys only demand 20. Interesting.
An automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on